Hi YouTube, Watchify here with another video. This one's an unboxing of a Seiko Prospex model SNJ033. These I think came out earlier this year in 2022. I had known about it, but didn't really seriously start considering it until more recently. I just liked the way that the watch looked online. And I realized it is a big watch. And it retails for $680. Typical Seiko box. This one is, I guess there's three that came out around the same time. There's this all metal version. There's one that's a patty version that comes on a silicone strap. And I really like that one, that patty version, because I like the blue accents. And it had a blue minute hand. It looked really cool. But ultimately I decided on this one just to get the all metal version. I like the metal case. There is, the third version is an all black PVD one. It's just like this, but all black. So, one of the first things I want to check, of course, is alignment. Let's see. The bezel rotation is really smooth. It's got a nice sound to it. And that alignment looks pretty good to me. Chapter ring alignment seems good. So yeah, so far I'm really happy with the quality control. Quick rundown of this watch. It has a flat Hardlex crystal. It's got an aluminum bezel insert. It's got the digital display. So this is my first Seiko that's an analog / digital. And that's at the bottom, so that this new series has it at the bottom. The one previously had it at the top. I actually like that it's at the bottom because you retain that 12 o'clock triangle indice there, which I like. The hands, let's see the hands. It looks like the hour hand is a sword shape. There is no syringe tip like on the 5KX or SKX. And the minute hand just looks very similar to the SKX style. They look to be brushed. The hands are brushed. The dial is just a matte black. It's got Seiko, and the Prospex logo is right underneath the Seiko logo. So usually it's near the bottom half, but obviously they don't have enough room. Near the bottom it says solar, divers 200 meters. And you get the three indices at the bottom are, looks like they're cut in half basically. So what would have been at 6 o'clock, what would have been another rectangle like at 9 and 3 is just cut off. There are 24-hour numerals on the edge of the dial, that's another thing I liked about this model. So let's see here. Definitely like this stainless steel shroud. got a brushed finish. And there is some polishing here in this top section. And also at the lugs. So these are unscrewed. That's why you see the color. And I know that it's counterintuitive. Like you would normally think to screw something down, you would go clockwise, but here it's the opposite. So if I were to go in the water with this watch and you see the colors, you don't want to go in the water basically. You would turn it counterclockwise. So basically the color is gone, the water resistance is what it's supposed to be. So let's see here. Here's the hang tag. It's got an H855 movement. It is from the Prospex series. The other reason I was really interested in this watch was the bracelet that they're using. From what I understand, this is the monster style of bracelet, which I don't have any watch with this style of bracelet. And I like how it looks in combination with this watch. In terms of the clasp, I already knew that with this particular watch you're getting a stamped metal clasp. I knew that. But I think you get a diver's extension. Yeah, you do. Four micro adjustment holes. I believe the links are held together with pin and collar, so I'll find out soon. Underneath the watch is the Seiko Wave logo in the center. Let me go ahead and take this off. I bet you there's some people who leave this blue sticker on just permanently. I can get a better look at the case back now. So yeah, so far I really like the look of this watch. Something drew me to it. And let me take some quick measurements. I believe the main concern most people will have with this watch is the size. And once you hear the dimensions, you probably are thinking that it's too big for your wrist. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. And I normally don't like wearing large watches. This one though, I mean, I do like having a few watches on the larger size in the collection, because every once in a while I do feel like wearing a larger watch. I think it looks really good. I don't think it looks as big on my wrist. I know in the camera it probably looks bigger, but I'm looking at it in real life and it doesn't seem that big for the dimensions. Yeah, I really like how this looks. Let's do some quick measurements here. Okay. Case is 46.8 on my calipers. Case size. Thickness. Thickness is to the top of the bezel, and it's a little over 14 millimeters. Lug to lug distance is about 50 millimeters, a little over 50 millimeters. Just taking a look around the watch. Let's see how much it weighs. This would be with all the links. About 183 grams. I'm not sure what else there is to say for an unboxing video. I'd say that I'm happy with the watch. I didn't pay retail price. I paid less than that. I think I paid $430. So yeah, really happy with the watch. First impression is very positive. Can't wait to wear it. I'm going to size the bracelet. Let's do a quick charge of the loom. Loom's going to be bright, as you would expect with any Seiko. None of the crowns are signed. I don't know how to operate all the features of the watch yet, but I'll go ahead and read up on that. In the box, there is no manual. It's just the little piece of paper directing you to the Seiko website. And the other thing, I think there'll be people who are going to say, hey, you know, that's a lot of money for hard legs. Basically, this is a quartz watch, solar watch, for hard legs and for a bracelet with a stamp clasp. But, you know, for me, I'm starting to think that the stamped fold-over clasp is not that big of a deal as people make it out to be. Because I think they do it for a reason. I think it makes the, they can make the clasp thinner, and maybe it's more comfortable. And honestly, no one's gonna know when you have it on wrist. So I think that'll be it for this video. Hopefully this helped you if you're interested in buying this watch. My first impression is very positive, and also that yes, it is on the larger size, but definitely not as large as I thought it was going to be in real life. So that'll be it. Hopefully I will see you in another video.